Hi all, welcome back to Watch Jelly. This is Alvin, and here you're looking at some footages of Singapore. So today our episode is going to be quite special. It's some of the top few watches I believe that you should be looking to take with you on your business trips. So when we travel for business trips, most likely you'll either be in smart casual attire or in a full suit. So what are the top 3 or 4 watches that you could bring to your trip that allows you to dress for any occasion? In the evenings when you're rolling up your sleeves, heading to a restaurant, or for drinks by the bar. So let's kick off today with the top 3 watches that I think you should bring on a business trip. The first watch here is a stainless steel GMT Master II. The GMT Master from Rolex, as we all know, is a travel time watch. Apart from telling the time and date, you actually have a GMT hand, or the travel time hand, which allows you to tell the time for a separate time zone, which is particularly useful when you're traveling. I think the GMT Master here in its full stainless steel glory, and as the brand Rolex represents, sturdiness, sportiness, and also timeless style and a classic icon in the Rolex sports model line. So the GMT Master here, I feel, when you're traveling, especially to a different time zone, allows you to keep track of time, to call your family and friends back home. This is one of the most rudimentary ways back from when the watch was invented in the 50s and the 60s, where you could literally have a contraption on your wrist that allows you to tell the time from 2 different time zones. In my opinion, this can be dressed with a suit, this can be dressed down with your sleeves rolled up, or even with a polo t-shirt on the weekends. A lovely, lovely timepiece and a classic. Next is a Furlan Marri timepiece, which I've just gotten recently, 2 months ago. This piece is sold out, so for those of you who love this watch, it got hot on Kickstarter.com earlier this year, and it just had 2 rounds of watch sales. So the Furlan Marri, in my opinion, it's a no-nonsense watch on a leather strap. The design phase here is very reminiscent of the Tasti Tondi, a classic Patek Philippe reference, 1463, and also looks quite a bit and take design styles from the Vacheron Constantin Conde Vache Le Historique. I think this is a perfect example of how something so timeless can be worn every day, especially in a business attire. It can be paired with a traditional business suit for its traditional watch face and design. I feel that this watch can also go on the weekends when you're out and about in the city, and you can dress for all occasions as well. And don't think about it. And the perfect example of a watch to bring with you on your business trip. Last but not least, this is a Rolex 36mm Datejust in stainless steel. This is a neo-vintage reference from the 80s to the 90s. This piece is one of the most common Rolex dress pieces in stainless steel with a Jubilee bracelet. What sets this piece apart from the rest of all other Datejusts that I've seen is that the dial has aged in sort of a lunar dial to resemble the surface of the moon, which didn't come straight from the Rolex factory, but has aged so beautifully that it's become a unique piece of its own. I think this is a very common watch, but with an added twist of individuality and uniqueness that is a surefire conversation starter. I think that this particular Rolex, casual catch-ups with your clients, I think this piece catches one's eye extremely easily, and it can be the perfect conversation starter, especially if the person that you're chatting with is also a watch lover like yourself. In my opinion, this goes with a suit, with a smart business attire, and also with t-shirt and jeans as well. This watch is never too dressy for its occasion, and it's never too sloppy for a suit. Certainly something to bring on your business trips. I hope that you like these recommendations on our top 3 watches suited for business travels. What other watches do you think are great for business travel? Please let us know in the comment section. Please also like, share and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. Thank you, and keep watching Jelly.